Side of the fence, people misunderstand. So many ways we offend, even brothers can't be friends. Arguing and fighting over silly things. It's time to let go of your argument. Instead of criticizing, speak confidence. Instead of making them feel low, pre-competence. Why don't you roll up your sleeves and then there is work to be done, so do what you can. Yeah, I know we can win. If we work together, it won't be no thing. Instead of living in fear, I know we can sing. Instead of witnessing tears, yo, we can bring upliftment to the world that we living in. One people, one life, world citizens. I've been around the world and I've seen some things, and every place ain't so different. We all got wants and we need some things. One people, one life, world citizens. I've been around the world and I've seen some things, and every place ain't so different. Nah, we all got wants and we need some things. One people, one life. Yeah, throughout every age, in each generation, got mountains to climb, obstacles we face in every side of life. We face accusation. White man got no soul and black man can't lead a nation. Women can't show tears without causing a sensation. All that we doing is increasing frustration. Too many stereotypes we be giving in. Don't give in. Boxes not for souls to be living in. No, no, sometimes you gotta let go of what you know and have faith in the road, even when the progress is slow. March to the beat of your own drum. Follow your heart and sing your own song. Share your voice with the world that you living in. Yeah, one love, one life, world citizens. Yeah.
feel the same. We need some healing tonight. Alright. Our love is like a roller coaster, but it seems that we just can't get enough. Ooh, round and around we go. One day we leave to avoid the pain, and then we're coming back like everything's changed. But tonight we're gonna make love like everything's alright. Will we mean it in the morning, when the sun rises and we open up our eyes? It could have been the liquor talking, but I got a feeling that's how we feel inside. Memories is what we're trying to hold on to. Alright, alright, alright. God knows we've tried to bring back that feeling after everything that we've been through, baby. No matter how we feel inside, we just can't seem to ever make this thing work. And we try over and over again, baby. Let's not make it complicated. We gon' toast to the love that we created tonight. 'Cause I gotta have you in my life. But will we mean it in the morning light, baby? Ooh, baby. It could have been the liquor talking, but I got a feeling that's how we feel inside. If our life was like tonight, we'd make it, baby.
Yes, 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 yes. That was beautiful, huh? That was sent to me by a young man named Marcus. All right, Marcus, I'm feeling you. I am feeling you. That I like that. That was off the chain, Marcus. That was meeting in the morning, you guys. Meeting in the morning. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're listening to Motion with Ramonda D on the Edge on air.com, where we play the greatest music you've never heard. That's right, you've never heard. Coronavirus is the table of discussion, topic of discussion today. Why? Because, the name of my show is Motion. And here on Motion, I'll be bringing you enlightenments of the world with some hints from the Bible. Sometimes, not all the time, though. I have a question. Got a question for you guys out there. And I just want to see if anybody is feeling the same way I do. Are we living in the last days, you guys? Are we living in the last days? I asked this question because of all the things that's going on around us. All the stuff that's literally going on around us, you guys, with coronavirus, man, and we being on lockdown, or maybe it's just because that it's happening in our era, and we live in this era, and we haven't, most of if you're not like 80 or 90, lived through the Spanish flu and all the other stuff, right? But has the thought ever come over you guys that we have begun living in the last days? Again, because of what are we going through? I know there's been epidemics and pandemics throughout our world history. That's true, very true. But during those pandemic and epidemic moments in our war history, Did they also include at the same time a world shutdown? Okay. I'm pretty sure that happened. That occurred. Job loss? Yeah, that occurred. What about a famine in the land? Yeah, what about the famine in the land? What about swarm of locusts, you guys? Swarm of locusts. What about that? What about tornadoes? What about weather changes? What about earthquakes? You know, now I mention those things because all of those things have happened, or are happening, have occurred in the midst of this pandemic of coronavirus, you guys. Did you know that there was an earthquake in Japan, April the 11th? April the 11th. It was 5.1 on the Richter scale. And as a matter of fact, there was several earthquakes. There was an earthquake in Mammoth Lakes, California. Also, April the 11th. Aren't these things in the midst? Those things occurred in the midst of this coronavirus, right? Another earthquake took place in Wakatami, New Zealand, April the 13th. That was a 6.0 on the Richter scale. And in Magna, Utah, April the 14th, an earthquake occurred. And that was a 4.2. And Bolivar, Colombia, April the 15th. That was yesterday. They had an earthquake in Colombia, 5.7 on the Richter scale. Amazing. And I haven't heard about any of these earthquakes. That's great. Maybe I haven't watched enough news, right? I'm so watered down with the coronavirus updates. Maybe that's the case. How about changes of the weather? Like in Chicago area yesterday, it snowed. Yeah. Dozens are killed as tornadoes and severe weather strikes the southern states. That was Sunday on Easter, April 13th. And locust invasion, it creates food crisis for 1 million people in Ethiopia. On March the 2nd, climate change is worsening. The largest plague of the crop-killing insects in 50 years, threatening famine in Africa, the Middle East, and the Indian subcontinent. Look it up on the internet. You can find anything on the internet. Yeah, a swarm of locusts been taking place, you guys, in the midst of this coronavirus pandemic. April the 9th, another 6.6 million Americans file unemployment benefits. They said another. Wow. And I need to file, but I'm like, will it be open for me? Because I've heard some people have been locked out. They can't even file. Oh my gosh. And on March the 23rd, 158 million Americans were told to stay home, but President Trump pledges to keep it short. Well, you know what, you guys, he meant for the world to open back up on April the 6th. But sadly, it didn't happen like that, right? No, it did not happen like that. So the world continued to be locked down till April the 30th. And we will see what happens by that time. Other than that, is anyone out there that still thinks we're not living in the last days? Just want to give you something to think about. Be right back.
Now it's time for me to speak the unspoken. Open up doors that ain't never been open. Cleaned out rooms that ain't never been clean. Know y'all dudes wonder what this he mean. Let's see. I made a CD, but only some people copped it. Some of my best friends, man, they don't even got it. So hopefully you can understand my topic. And if not, hopefully you can understand my object. And still not, hopefully you can understand my aim. Life too short, man, it ain't no time for games. When we keep on playing, living in the fast lane, you be dead before you know some things will never change. So why do we live this way? Am I the only dude that feel this way? I mean, does anybody out there got something to say? I guess all we could do is sit back and pray. So I pray. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. And if you know me, then you know it wasn't a lie. Cause you know about my pain inside, but I'm still gonna rise. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. And if you know me, then you know it wasn't a lie. Cause you know about my pain inside, but I'm still gonna rise. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. Lost it all the same year that my grandma died. Filled with so much pain that the body feels numb. Air so cold, can't even feel my lungs. Bird is so heavy, feels like you weigh a ton. But I get up every day and all I do is run to my destination, ready for any obstacles that may face them. The last great hope, no one can replace them. Learned that from the first time I stepped in the basement. An imitation booth, real dudes, that was true. They told me, brethren, keep doing what you do. That's exactly what I did. Not a rap game I pursue, but the only thing they didn't know is what I've been through. So much drama in my life, wonder will it ever stop? So I keep on looking at my watch. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. And if you know me, then you know it wasn't a lie. Cause you know about my pain inside, but I'm still gonna rise. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. And if you know me, then you know it wasn't a lie. Cause you know about my pain inside, but I'm still gonna rise. Yeah, and rise is what I'm gonna do. When you coming from the bottom, only one way to move. When you heading to the top, man, it feels so long. But when I get there, I'ma feel so strong. Like honey, I'm home, the king of my throne. The last MC, he was rocking it wrong. Now tell a DJ, keep playing my song, and let the whole world know where the hell I come from. Bricktown, baby, south side of Queens. Pictures everywhere, see my faces on the screen. Red carpet every time I hit the scene. Different color Lambos like red, yellow, green. Now that's just a dream, I paint so vivid. Hoping one day I could say that I did it. But back to reality, the same old saying. Still on the grind, trying to fight this pain. So I say, it's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. And if you know me, then you know it wasn't a lie. Cause you know about my pain inside, but I'm still gonna rise. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. It's so hard for me to wipe my eyes. And if you know me, then you know it wasn't a lie. Cause you know about my pain inside, but I'm still gonna rise. Ain't nothing left to do but to keep on doing what I do. Do what you do. Ain't nothing left to do but to keep on doing what I do. Do what you do. No matter how much pain inside, I'ma keep on rising to the sky. Rise for the sky. No matter how much pain inside, I'ma keep on rising to the sky. Rise for the sky. Shout out to my dude Trey from Trey Camp Productions. From Dizzy Entertainment. Got you. One.
Such a nice time. They're having such a good time. They're having such a nice time for real. Nice time for real. Don't be afraid. them prancing. They're having such a nice time. They're having such a good time. They're having such a nice time for real. Nice time for real.
Don't be afraid.
Do you see the girls them dancing? Do you see the girls them prancing? They're having such a nice time. They're having such a good time. They're having such a nice time for real.
Don't be afraid.
They're having such a nice time for real.
Don't be afraid.
Do you see the girls them dancing? Do you see the girls them prancing? They're having such a nice time. They're having such a good time. They're having such a nice time for real.
Don't be afraid.
They're having such a nice time for real. Do you see the girls them dancing? Do you see the girls them prancing? They're having such a nice time. They're having such a good time. They're having such a nice time for real.
You've been listening to Romanda D on the EdgeOnAir.com. The greatest music you've never heard.
Time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting at the Illinois Media School's downtown Chicago campus. Call us at 312-884-8000 or visit 530 South State Street to learn how you can make your dreams of being on television and radio a reality. Don't take my word for it. Check out what some industry professionals said about the Illinois Media School.
Jonathan Hood, ESPN 1000.
People often ask me, Hoodie, how can I be a sports radio guy like you? I tell them it takes drive and determination, and you need to learn how it all works. You can learn to be a sports talk show host, a producer, do play-by-play, and shoot and edit video. You'll have a chance to get internships at stations where you can tap into the knowledge of industry pros. With job placement assistance, you can start your new career in 1 year. It's a great school to get the hands-on training you need for a broadcasting career, doing what you love. They have affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. So don't waste another minute. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Energy efficiency interviews are brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
Matthew, you know energy-saving light bulbs last 6 times longer than that old bulb in your lamp.
Yeah, well, I don't even live here.
Matthew, dinner's ready.
I never met that woman.
It's your favorite, Matt. Lasagna.
Don't you people knock? Just give me the energy saver.
Millions of kids are using their energy wisely. What's your excuse? Learn more at loseyourexcuse.gov.
The greatest music you've never heard. Powered by the Be On Air Network. TheEdgeOnAir.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You're listening to Motion with Ramon, D on the Edge on air.com. I'm coming to you live stream from my home because the studio is closed and I've had such the most horrible time getting started with this show today. The last time this is my second time actually doing a live stream. The last time I did it, I had no problems at all. So bear with me, you guys. To me, I just feel like I'm hoping it'd be a good show, but it's not my best. And when you do something, you know when it's your best, right? All right. So other than that, I'm just gonna keep it moving, So of course, we are talking about COVID-19, the coronavirus. Has anyone noticed that they're pushing the coronavirus vaccine to have everyone vaccinated? Bill Gates has been the talk of discussion on social media. He said in a quote, "Yeah, I'm always on social media right now. Of course, everybody else is too, right? Everyone else is, or should I say are also, right? Well, listen to this quote that was stated by Bill Gates on this particular social media website." He said in quotes, "Things won't go back truly normal until we have a vaccine that we gotten out to basically the entire world." Let me read that one more time. This is from Bill Gates. He quoted this. Okay? And I got this off a social media network on the internet. So from Bill Gates, he quoted again, "Things won't go back to truly normal until we have a vaccine that we gotten out to basically the entire world." Whoa, that's deep, right? That's deep. So that's why I asked the question, are they really pushing this vaccine on people? Man, I understand. I know we are in a pandemic crisis right now. But what about people that haven't really been out and they're not even infected with this thing? So based on his statement, are the masses pushing to mandate a worldwide COVID-19 vaccine? Will we lose our rights to say no and to opt out of medical things coming up in our future? And if we opt out and say no, will we lose our jobs? Will they forbid our children to go to school unless they take the COVID-19 vaccine? An article that was posted April 9th in The Hill says Henry Kissinger seeks to put the coronavirus pandemic in the context of his ongoing narrative of the changing world order. That's pretty scary to me. I don't know about you guys, but to me, that's pretty scary. And they are usually, and pay attention to every time when you go on your social media networks and you see stuff from people in the masses, they might be at conference speaking or whatever, on TV speaking, pay attention to such words as world order. And in April the 3rd article, the opinion, WSJ opinion reads, "The coronavirus pandemic will forever alter the world order." Gave you the eye. Because it seems like everything is about this world order. And I can't stress it. It's scary because I'm like, of course we are all holding on to our faith, right? But at the same time, it's like, how can you not feel a little fear? Because we know those of you that know about the Bible, so we know that the incoming is coming, the incoming is here. But it's still that fearfulness that, man, we are here. We are literally at the beginning of the stages here. Yeah, because you see how everything is constantly speaking of a world order? Governor Pritzker of the state of Illinois stated in the news press yesterday, just yesterday, and I saw this myself. Well, he didn't use the name world order, but yeah, yesterday, April the 15th, that he's working on changing the state of Illinois constitution in the midst of this pandemic. So if he's in the midst of changing the Illinois state constitution, then how soon after this will the President of the United States change the United States Constitution? Just something to think about, you guys. It's just a thought.
Hold on, I'm here. Weather the storm. Hold on, stand still. I'm gone. Lean on my shoulders when you're going through. When you don't know what to do. Lean on my shoulders. Lean on my shoulders when your heart is aching. When the storms are raging. Lean on my shoulders. Lean on my shoulders. Hurry, Father, come help me. Hear my prayers from my bended knees. My heart is hurting, broken and weary. How can this be happening to me? I don't feel your presence, are you gone? I feel that I can't keep holding on. Hold on, I'm here. Weather the storm. Hold on, stand still. I'm gone. Lean on my shoulders when you're going through. When you don't know what to do. Lean on my shoulders. Lean on my shoulders when your heart is aching. When the storms are raging. Lean on my shoulders. Lean on my shoulders. Gonna wipe your tears away from your face. Never lost a single case. Keep the faith. Trust me, I'm with you. You can count on me. Better days are on the way. You will see. Not in vain, your cries on bended knee. Trust me, I'm with you. You can lean on me. Lean on my shoulders when you're going through. When you don't know what to do. Lean on my shoulders. Lean on my shoulders when your heart is aching. When the storms are raging. Lean on my shoulders. Lean on my shoulders.
You've been listening to Romanda D, only EdgeOnAir.com, the greatest music you've never heard.
Time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting at the Illinois Media School's downtown Chicago campus. Call us at 312-884-8000 or visit 530 South State Street to learn how you can make your dreams of being on television and radio a reality. Don't take my word for it. Check out what some industry professionals said about the Illinois Media School.
Jonathan Hood, ESPN 1000.
People often ask me, Hoodie, how can I be a sports radio guy like you? I tell them it takes drive and determination, and you need to learn how it all works. You can learn to be a sports talk show host, a producer, do play-by-play, and shoot and edit video. You'll have a chance to get internships at stations where you can tap into the knowledge of industry pros. With job placement assistance, you can start your new career in 1 year. It's a great school to get the hands-on training you need for a broadcasting career, doing what you love. They have affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. So don't waste another minute. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Energy efficiency interviews are brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
Matthew, you know energy-saving light bulbs last 6 times longer than that old bulb in your lamp.
Yeah, well, I don't even live here.
Matthew, dinner's ready.
I never met that woman.
It's your favorite, Matt. Lasagna.
Don't you people knock? Just give me the energy saver.
Millions of kids are using their energy wisely. What's your excuse? Learn more at loseyourexcuse.gov.
The greatest music you've never heard. Powered by the Be On Air Network. TheEdgeOnAir.com.
Welcome back. You're listening to Motion with Ramonda D on TheEdgeOnAir.com, where we play the greatest music you've never heard. I'm streaming live from a home. I'm usually at the studio, but due to the coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19, the studio is shut down, unlike the rest of us. Today's discussion is coronavirus, the New World Order. Will the soon-to-be vaccine be the mark of the beast because they're really pushing this thing? Will they enforce everyone to get the vaccine, and what will happen if you don't want it? Will there be repercussions, a fine, a jail time, put out of your job, or even death? And if you have school children, will they be put out of school? But that shouldn't matter, right? Because in the world we're living in today, we could take care of that homeschool, right? And if the parent, can't go back to work because they refuse to get the vaccine, well, guess what? You guys started this before the pandemic bursted out. Oh, we can work from home. There's some ways to go around it, but those things might take place that, your kids can be homeschooled. If you opt out to get your child immunized for the corona vaccine, or if you opt out of getting yourself immunized for the COVID-19 vaccine, that you can work from home. But how long would that last, right? Before they mandate it. Well, check out this article. I know I have articles, but, that's just what I am. I'm trying to bring you some enlightenments of the world. I found an article on the internet. You can find anything on the internet. Yes, you can. In this article, the trumpet, April the 13th, it states Coronavirus and the Mark of the Beast by Richard Palmer. He states and feels lockdowns around the world will be lifted, but only for those immune to the coronavirus. Aren't they doing that right now? I just watched on the news this morning that they are now looking into people's blood types to see who's immune from this. And they're asking people that survive, that went through the physical ailments of the coronavirus, have not died from it, to donate blood so they could see what's your blood type and look at the antibodies in your blood type. And to see what kind of immunity do, maybe it was not the A type. I already saw that on the news that it wasn't an A blood type. So they was streaming so heavily towards the O, but they never said anything about the B types either, right? So they're working on that, you guys, to see, they're working on the blood types to, see who's immune from it. Because the O blood type they're universal, right? And B blood types are rare. They're rare blood types. I don't know much about the A. I'm not an A. But, you will have to be tested to see if you've had the disease or been given the vaccine. And once that happens, you'll be issued a certificate, identity card. A certificate and an identity card or tattoo to travel and work freely. You'll have to show this in order to show that you're not infectious. Wow. See this New World Order thing coming? And it's through this vaccine. It's through this pandemic that's going on right now. Well, before this pandemic actually took place, you guys, other than a passport, remember the Real ID that they were working on? The Real ID was produced to allow you to board an airplane for domestic travel, enter military bases, and secure federal facilities. So now, it looks like this will be another thing to add on to the real ID and the passport. Wow, it's funny because I told my husband, I said, you know what, if they're pushing for this vaccine, then we have our passports. So I believe the passport's supposed to I believe to override the real ID. Yeah. So, but pretty soon they're going to ask us, have you been vaccinated with the COVID-19? I could see that thing. I could just see it. And if we're not, oh my gosh, OMG, we probably won't be able to go anywhere. Which brings up another question about the wall that President Trump wants to build or have built. Now, he was said to keep, criminals from Mexico from entering into the United States. But I've always told my husband, if you're building up something, a defense wall to keep people out, what about when you want to go out? Something to think about. You can't go out and they can't come in. But booyah, something to think about, right? I know a lot of people don't believe in the Bible, but I think we better start opening our Bibles right now. And a lot of people don't know anything about the Bible, but this thing right here is real. And to me, it looks like we're heading into a new world order. You guys can't see this? Please tell me you can see this, unfolding right before our very eyes. Mr. Palmer goes on to say that the coronavirus has led to a massive intrusion into people's personal lives. Governments are increasingly dictating where people go, where they live, and how they worship. Exactly. Easter was just this Sunday, and Passover was behind it, Monday. Was just early this week, and where were everybody worshiping? At their homes, because there's a city and state ordinance on businesses, including churches, that there cannot be no more than 10 people in a place of business in the state, at least in the state of Illinois. And by the way, did you know that dictatorship is rising in Europe? Yes. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán did something unprecedented in Europe on March the 30th. He didn't do it last year. He did it this year, March the 30th, in the midst of this pandemic. So we got the COVID-19, which is the pandemic. We got the worldwide shutdown. Everyone is out wearing masks now. And not only that, they're working on a vaccine, possibly for everyone to be vaccinated. He used the coronavirus crisis, to abolish democracy and establish rule by decree. The Hungarian parliament approved the law, giving Viktor Orbán almost unlimited emergency powers. Wow, you guys, you gotta be kidding me. Unlimited powers. Remember, New World Order. And this is over in Europe. And we're not facing anything here in the United States also. Because I remember seeing on the internet that this young lady was pregnant, you guys. And this was in the state of California. She was pregnant and did not want to be immunized. The hospital contacted police authorities to hold her down. And what can she do? She's pregnant. Where was the father? I have no idea, but she's pregnant. She doesn't have that much strength. And in her arm goes the vaccine. Some vaccine, we know a lot of these vaccines are terrible, filled with mercury. Oh my God, but it's just that, where was her rights? State of California, how can you take away people's rights? How can you do that? But it's the new world order, you guys. Now you tell me, are we running into a new world order? Something for you to think about. Something for you to think about.
Get to you strike again, man.
The wicked get up and grumble. Over the wicked chop me not stumble. Stay true to myself and humble. Over the worldly vanity, you know me not scramble. Yeah, what happened to the mind of the people? Every day they get up covet and plot evil. Yeah, them anti-growth and them anti-positive. Look at the life they live, them all wrapped up in the negative. Them no want work, but them want everything. Them a scheme and a plot to take the next man blessing. Yeah. Oh Lord, I pray. Oh Lord, I pray. Yeah. Not to me, soften the hearts of the wicked man night and day. Yeah. I so much bloodshed on the land. Oh Lord, I pray. Yeah. Not to me, soften the hearts of the wicked man night and day. Yeah. I so much bloodshed on the land. Me go trample on the wicked like a buffalo soldier. No weapon from against the ragga shall ever prosper. Cause Jah got me back with the lightning and thunder. Righteousness in love, let me see you flash up who you light. A bad mind envious boy, no want I prosper. Slipping on me lane, so you must get when it over. Jah ordain me, so me come fit take over. Smile up in me face, but you are back and belly ratty. Don't lose your backbone for time the slave ship dark, dark, dark. Oh Lord, I pray. After the answer, the wicked man night and day. Yeah, I see what bloodshed on the land. Oh Lord, I pray. Yeah, after the answer, the wicked man night and day. Yeah, I see what bloodshed on the land. Every day the wicked get up and grumble. Over the wicked chop me not stumble. Stay true to myself and humble. Over the worldly vanity, you know me not scramble. Yeah, what happened to the mind of the people? Every day they get the covet and plot evil. Yeah, them anti-growth, anti-positive. Look at the life they live, them all wrapped up in the negative. Them no want work, like them want everything. Them a scheme and a plot to take the next man blessing. Yeah, yeah. Oh Lord, I pray. Oh Lord, I pray. Yeah. Soften the hearts of the wicked man night and day. Yeah. I see what bloodshed on the land. Oh Lord, I pray. Yeah. Soften the hearts of the wicked man night and day. Yeah. I see what bloodshed on the land.
on, you looking fly on. But that don't change the fact, praise him in your denims. Timberlands, baseball caps, we're praising them. Everything that has breath, get your swerve on. Dance like David, but keep your clothes on. Make a joyful noise, praise him on the real. If you don't praise him, then the rocks will. Dance, get drunk, oh, party tonight. Bounce, goes and bounce, oh, broad daylight. Praise his name, oh, body drops. Now you grill, oh, now you rock. Praise him, praise him. Make a joyful noise like you back in the streets. Praise him, praise him. Get your praise on till your body beats. Praise the Most High, cause he's so delicious. Like a kid in the candy store, he's bubblicious. Lose the fruit of your lips, jump off, get your praise on. Make Poppy real happy to the break of dawn. Extra, extra, he's so amazing. Like fire, shut up in your bone, let's keep it blazing. Make a joyful noise, praise him on the real. If you don't praise him, then the rocks will. Let's get drunk, oh, party tonight. Bounce, goes and bounce, oh, broad daylight. Praise his name, oh, your body drops. Now you grill, oh, now you rock. Praise him, praise him. Make a joyful noise like you back in the streets. Praise him, praise him. Get your praise on till your body beats. Let's get drunk, oh, party tonight. Bounce, goes and bounce, oh, broad daylight. Praise his name, oh, your body drops. Now you grill, oh, now you rock. Praise him, praise him. Make a joyful noise like you back in the streets. Praise him, praise him. Get your praise on till your body beats. I don't see nothing wrong with giving you some praise each and every day, cause you have made a way. I don't see nothing wrong. On my knees, calling please. On my knees, come straight to me. Come to me, come to me. I don't see nothing wrong with me and you doing what we do. We're getting our praise on. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong. We're getting our praise on. Praise him, praise him. Dance, girl, get your praise on. Praise him, praise him. Dance, boy, get your praise on. Praise him, praise him. Dance, girl, get your praise on. Praise him, praise him. Dance, boy, get your praise on. Let's go. Let's get drunk, oh, party tonight. Bounce, goes and bounce, oh, broad daylight. Praise his name, oh, your body drops. Now you grill, oh, now you rock. Praise him, praise him. Make a joyful noise like you back in the streets. Praise him, praise him. Get your praise on till your body beats.
You've been listening to Romanda D on the EdgeOnAir.com. The greatest music you've never heard.
Time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting at the Illinois Media School's downtown Chicago campus. Call us at 312-884-8000 or visit 530 South State Street to learn how you can make your dreams of being on television and radio a reality. Don't take my word for it. Check out what some industry professionals said about the Illinois Media School.
Jonathan Hood, ESPN 1000.
People often ask me, Hoodie, how can I be a sports radio guy like you? I tell them it takes drive and determination, and you need to learn how it all works. You can learn to be a sports talk show host, a producer, do play-by-play, and shoot and edit video. You'll have a chance to get internships at stations where you can tap into the knowledge of industry pros. With job placement assistance, you can start your new career in 1 year. It's a great school to get the hands-on training you need for a broadcasting career, doing what you love. They have affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. So don't waste another minute. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Energy efficiency interviews are brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
Matthew, you know energy-saving light bulbs last 6 times longer than that old bulb in your lamp.
Yeah, well, I don't even live here.
Matthew, dinner's ready.
I never met that woman.
It's your favorite, Matt. Lasagna.
Don't you people knock? Just give me the energy saver.
Millions of kids are using their energy wisely. What's your excuse? Learn more at loseyourexcuse.gov.
The greatest music you've never heard. Powered by the Be On Air Network. TheEdgeOnAir.com.
Welcome back, welcome back. You're listening to Motion with Ramonda D. On the Edge, on air.com, where we play the greatest music you never heard. I'm at the end of my hour. I hope you enjoyed the topic of discussion. Coronavirus, the new world order. During this pandemic, I got a few things I want to say. Let's not forget our loved ones, even if they're not related to you. Let's let bygone be bygones. Let's go of animosity and past grudges. Let's take these moments to repent of our sins. Let's take this moment to forgive those who have hurt us. Let's take this moment to just forgive and repent of our sins. I must say, I want to thank the President, President Trump, for the stimulus package, and we all should, okay? Because I'm not working. Every little bit I get right now is a blessing to me, because this man didn't have to give really us nothing. But now we, as long as with me and everyone else, we can pay some of our bills, right? So, like I said, it's not much, but it would definitely help me pay off some bills. Other than that, pay attention to your surroundings. Treat others the way you would want to be treated. And most of all, please, 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 be safe, you guys. Bye-bye.
Yes, I still have my moments, but the face in me knowing that everyone has been better in their life. And even though we both lost our innocence a while ago, we can't wait till our deathbed to let what has been said. Now, go, I wonder if I just apologize. Maybe I can change the outcome and avoid an unexpected surprise. But then again, I brace myself because we can't do anything to help us. At least we know we tried. At least we know we tried. When we were young, we would do things. Times we would say things people in love shouldn't say or do. But we were young, so break up. Found ways to make up. Times it beat me, and sometimes you. We had to learn not to say things, learn not to do things you didn't want to be done to you. And after all that we've been through, places we've been to, this standing here right next to you. Tell me everything you wouldn't say, show me everything you wouldn't do. Yeah, what you put out will come back to you. Do the things that we never tried, all the things that we tried to hide. Yeah, what you put out will come back to you. Back to you. Yeah.
you feel the same. We need some healing tonight. Alright. Our love is like a roller coaster, but it seems that we just can't get enough. Ooh, round and around we go. One day we leave to avoid the pain, and then we're coming back like everything's changed. But tonight we're gonna make love like everything's alright. Will we mean it in the morning when the sun rises and we open up our eyes? It could have been the liquor talking, but I got a feeling that's how we feel inside. Memories is what we're trying to hold on to. Alright, alright, alright. God knows we've tried to bring back that feeling after everything that we've been through, baby. No matter how we feel inside, we just can't seem to ever make this thing work. And we try over and over again, baby. Let's not make it complicated. We gon' toast to the love that we created tonight. 'Cause I gotta have you in my life.